Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This is the first one though. Welcome to the first episode of the official relaunch of the Caffeine Crashers channel. Today we're going to be cooking up some good content and hopefully some good food.
Yes.
With FNAF Freddy. Yeah. This is the official 5 Nights at Freddy's cookbook. We have decided on 2 meals from this cookbook to make. Freddy Fazbear's Pepperoni Express. Hopefully you can read that properly.
It's a pizza that's going to look like the thing on the image, hopefully.
This is Foxy's Fruity Cove Cooler. This is going to be the drink we're going to be making. It's like a tropical smoothie with all assortments of fruits and...
Yeah, let's get to the cooking.
Transition. We're back and we're ready to get started.
We're going to start with the dough.
Yeah, we should probably start with the dough.
Because it takes an hour and a half for us to... Wait, hold on.
It says it takes about 30 minutes to prepare, and then we have to rest it for an hour.
The 30-minute preparation is... I don't believe that. The resting I can believe. I don't know about the...
It probably won't take that long.
Yeah. So, mix the warm water, yeast, and sugar. Fine flour.
I need to wash my hands.
Tip the dough onto a lightly floured surface and knead for about 10 minutes so it'll be smooth. Brush the inside a large bowl of olive oil. Place the dough in it. Cover a clean dish, towel. Leave in warm place until doubled in size. About an hour should do the trick. Divide the dough into 4 even portions using a rolling pin. Roll the dough about. Semolina is great to stretch pizza dough.
Do we have a rolling pin? I don't know if we have a rolling pin.
Just do it the Italian way.
Yeah, anything that we may not have, we'll have to improvise, I guess. But it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think we have a rolling pin. Okay.
It's fine. Just start off with a large bowl. Which I think should be one of decent size.
So we need...
That's a large bowl indeed.
So we
need warm water.
We need 1.5 cups of lukewarm water, it says. So, alright. 1.5 cups or 13 fluid ounces of water. And that is stuff right there. Yeast.
Oh, it's getting too hot.
What the hell? In a bowl.
Teaspoon sugar.
That's a bit much.
Yeah, Jacob,
yeah, there's the all-purpose flour right there.
Okay, we still got enough sugar, I think.
Water.
How much
Was
sugar?
I supposed to do that yet?
It said put it in the bowl. Yeah, well,
right.
Wait. Mix the warm water. Okay, yeah, so we put it in there and then we mix it together.
And then we need 7 grams.
Let me just take a...
Oh, that's perfect. 7 grams of yeast is literally perfect. I think I need scissors to cut these.
Okay, I was worried.
Worried that there wouldn't be enough?
Yeah, because it felt like there wasn't a whole lot. Well, there isn't a whole lot.
So we don't need these. Put that there. And then we need the sugar. 1 teaspoon. Teaspoon. Pretty sure a teaspoon is it the small one?
There might be some missing from here. Yeah, there's some missing in this set.
There probably is.
But I believe these are the teaspoons. I mean.
In a bowl, mix the warm water, yeast, and sugar together and leave to one side. We got this semolina flour right here. Chef choice for making homemade pastas, pizzas, crusts, and bread. Oh, so it's technically a bread flour then.
Yeah.
So. Okay, perfect.
Doesn't look like it's a clear way to open this. It's kind of annoying.
You're gonna need scissors. Okay, this is probably good enough. Did you put the sugar in also?
Yeah, the sugar's in there. Probably why it needed to be lukewarm so the sugar can dissolve in the water. The yeast will just kind of eat away at that. Put it to one side, I believe it said. Man, I don't know.
Until foamy.
Yes.
Not very foamy right now. Semolina and salt. Salt. Where's the salt? Uh-oh. Of all the things to not have.
Check down here.
We don't have salt.
Oh my god.
Really? No salt? Is there anything like there's seasoned salt, but that's kind of different.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh, that's starting to get foamy. Just starting to. I'm pretty sure we have everything else but the most common thing. Interesting.
Some coffee grounds.
Huh?
Yeah. I don't think that'll work.
Yeah.
You think this probably wouldn't be as bad to use for it as pizza dough?
It is the closest thing we have, so
Let's try it.
it smells like nothing. I don't know why I smelled it. Combine the flour, semolina, and salt in a large mixing bowl. This isn't super large, but hopefully it'll be enough.
We need 3 enough.
In fact, we probably should have swapped these, but it's fine. 3 3/4 cups of the bread flour, which we're going to substitute with all-purpose flour.
Okay.
It also says unbleached, and this is bleached, so we'll just see what happens.
We ball.
Things are going fine so far. Things are going fine.
Okay. Those are mainly for fluids, but it'll work.
It measures cups.
3 3/4 cups. Yes. Stop.
That's all the flour.
Oh boy, I'm glad we don't need that for anything else.
And that was almost not enough.
That was exactly, yeah. I think next time we do this, we should very, very thoroughly check how much of something we have. Alright, so there's the flour.
Flour, semolina, so that we need two-thirds cups of this.
Oh, this bowl, this bowl's being pushed to its limit.
This does not measure 2/3.
It's fine. We'll estimate.
Wait, we have another measuring cup though. Maybe that one. No.
How much? 2/3? 2 and
2/3.
2/3? It does measure. See? 2/3.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, never mind. Never mind me. Never. Shush. I didn't see it. You're making fun of me. Wait, we didn't. We need to put salt. 1 teaspoon salt. Great.
Great.
Make a well in the center. Pour in the foaming yeast liquid and olive oil.
Oh, it's like take a whole kind of like make an area.
Yeah.
The bowl.
This bowl might not be big enough.
If we switched the bowls, that would have been good.
That would have been perfect, but we didn't do that.
Let's try to transport this into a different container,
Okay.
which it shouldn't have to be that big. And then let's move the flour that bowl.
Does it look foamy enough?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
How foamy is it supposed to be?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's fizzing, which means it's making carbon dioxide, so the yeast is doing its job. You got a whisk by chance? You got something to just mix this better with? We could just use a spoon or a fork. Yeah, fork would be better.
We do have whisk. We have a few whisk.
Yeah, whisk will work.
That one's a little janky looking, but it's
it's fine.
he's trying.
It doesn't look foamy anymore. This is what the can't quite see without me pouring it over. It looks like a it's not much of a good explanation for it.
Should we leave it a little longer? Because now it's looking less right. So yeah, our yeast liquid is looking more like a gravy right now.
Yeah. All right, make a well. So gotta push all this.
Strain the canned tomatoes through a sieve into a bowl. We don't have a sieve.
We need a mesh. Oh god damn it! Oh.
We don't have a mesh.
Oh.
Wait, maybe we do. Somewhere. Somewhen. I feel like we did at some point.
We've already aggravated the yeast after it was foamy. I think it's just safe to put it in as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So, vegetable oil should be. It's fine. Oil's oil. I said vegetable oil should be fine. Oil's oil.
We have olive oil though.
We have olive oil
Right there.
Where? I'm
On
fine.
the counter back there by the knives.
Extra virgin like me. Hell yeah. We're making dough. And then
No, it looks like pee-pee. Who said that? That wasn't me. Only a weirdo would say that. Did you put olive oil in?
yes, that's what the yellow stuff is. That's what the piss is.
The handle of a...
The handle.
Yeah. That's what it's using the handle of a wooden spoon. Bring the mixture together to form a dough.
I was gonna use one of these. I'm gonna use a butter knife.
Okay.
Does it freaking handle? The handle of one?
Yeah, it's a little strange.
This dough might be a little shaggy.
I'm just gonna preemptively preheat the oven, 425, because that can sometimes take a little bit. We're probably not gonna need the oven for a while, but that's fine. It's better to be prepared than not, even though we didn't have anything prepared before we started recording, except for the camera.
Dough's looking pretty shaggy. Let's get a better view of here. Look at that. Oh yeah. I'm mixing with the spoon. It looks very odd. Like it's like this is not just a shaggy dough. This is advanced shaggy right here.
It looks more like dough than it doesn't, so I call that a win.
You know what? I can't quite describe what it looks like.
What does it mean by tip the dough and knead for about 10 minutes until the dough becomes smooth?
You know what? That's pretty much what I'm doing now. I just started doing it early in the mixing process.
Yeah. Do we have
It's too late.
Do we have a towel? A dish towel? Better question is, do we have a clean one? This looks... Will that work?
Okay, so here's how the dough's looking. Get another look at this now that I did it with my hands this time. And you said we needed that specific flour for the surface? Wait, we don't have any.
It just says flour, and this is the only flour we have.
All right.
It's a little funny.
It's all right. That's just to make sure it doesn't stick. It's grainier, so it may not be as effective, but it'll work.
Hopefully.
I don't know the precise process when it comes to kneading. I just know it's a lot of pressing and moving.
What's it at? 33 minutes. So at 43 minutes, because it's at about 10 minutes, you need to do that. Which means that maybe I can start. Maybe this is a good time to start on the sauce.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, look at the dough. Look at the dough. That's sexy right there.
It is looking better.
There's still a good amount of leftover dough here. Like leftover flour, I mean. I'm gonna try just kind of, it's unorthodox, but I'm gonna just flour the surface with this so it'll like grab it as it's also not getting, too moist and start sticking to things. Ugh.
All right, so then it says that we need to brush the inside of the bowl with olive oil to put the dough in when you're done with that, and then we can cover it with a towel for an hour. This sauce will top at least 8 pizzas and can be frozen if you don't use it all at once. Well, we're not making 8 pieces right now. Also, we brought this up when we were deciding to make this, but I really like the funky Glamrock Freddy action figure in the picture.
There's a lot of weird pictures, like the Bonnie Burger one. It looks like he murdered the burger in question. There's like a knife through it and he's looking at it menacingly from the background.
Probably should have looked at how much we need. 400, it just says a can, 14-ounce can, and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste.
Did it say to cut this dough into quadrants before or after it rises? I think it was after, right? That's usually how I see people do it.
I don't know.
Need to get a bowl.
I can use this bowl to wash it first.
Yes, that's precisely how the song went. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza party. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's what that's from.
Huh?
I don't know what that's from.
That's from a song.
What was it again? What did you say?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza party. Right? You don't know that one?
No.
What? Come on.
You're making it up. You're pulling.
No, it's a real song. I don't know what is that.
What is that?
It was like hair in the air.
Hair in the air.
Now it's gonna start getting hotter in here because the oven's on, and I was already sweating before we started.
Can't handle the heat. Get out of the kitchen.
Oh, you're right.
You get to see they get to appreciate the handiwork here.
It's not working. This can opener is a little funny.
Can opener.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
Looks like the oven is done heating.
There we go. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
And some of these.
What is it with every can opener we get where they just end up like being weird? You know what I mean?
It just has been forever since you've gone shopping for any kitchen utensils.
Yeah, because we microwave everything and like put frozen stuff on pan and put it in oven. We don't have any fun when we cook, which is annoying.
I remember the first time here you had potato. Like we do have that, though. I think we need that for something else.
Yeah, I guess we can clean it. So what does it? Strain the canned tomatoes through a sieve into a bowl. So like, like I said, we need to make do with what we have.
I think I don't think you'd need to crush the tomatoes as you're sifting it through.
Yeah,
I'm not sure because you sift it through. All I imagine is that it specifies diced tomatoes, right?
yeah. A can of chopped tomatoes, which is this.
That's so weird.
Strain the canned tomatoes through a sieve into a bowl. Just making sure we want to do this right.
Let us cook.
Maybe we could. This would have worked better with a third camera. Because nobody can see what I'm doing over here.
Yeah, they see your back on there. You could go the other side here. You could just move the ingredients on the other way and they could see kind of what you're doing, right? Oh, it's still...
Not really. It's fine, I can do this. Wow, I don't want to get in the way of you, though. That's nasty. Speaking to me.
My love language. This smells like pizza dough.
It's starting to look more like pizza dough.
Yeah, it looks and smells like pizza dough. Very good sign. I've noticed that a lot of the smell, like a cooked pizza, a lot of the smell that you have when it comes to a really good authentic pizza, most of it is from the dough. I never really realized that until I made pizza dough.
Everything's fine.
Okay, I'm done kneading it.
So we just need to brush olive oil into that and then put it in there.
All right.
And cover it up. So I think we're pretty much done with the dough for now. It's just a waiting game now.
Yep. All right, let's...
I'm gonna myself.
Are you okay?
It's not over.
You got like a butter brush kind of thing? Like any kind of brush?
I swear we had these things at some point and then they got lost to the void, I guess.
Guess we're using the hands-on method.
Oh! Oh yeah! Why is there like a hole in it?
More oil, the better.
You dried oregano.
I have extra oil. You want some? No. Oh, I need to rinse it out. Could you move the tomatoes, please?
1 second. Give me a second. I need oregano. That's chili. Smell that oregano.
Oregano, yes.
And we need pepper. Oh, we're running low on sugar too.
Oil.
Maybe I can move the camera closer to over me.
Closer to over me.
Hey! Look at that.
Okay.
Stir another ingredient.
So wait, we don't need to brush the dough, do we?
No, it said just brush the bowl.
Okay, well the dough is oil now. Because I had oil on my hands.
And cover it with a hopefully clean dish towel.
Alright.
Yay!
Now just put her over with the... I don't think we need the olive oil anymore.
So now we just need to let put that puppy sit for an hour.
Alright.
Alright, now I have this space to do my little thing over here. This is what our sauce is looking like.
Wonderful.
This is just the diced tomato juice.
I'm probably louder than I think
I just realized my mistake. I needed to blow my nose.
Probably shouldn't put that on the stove, actually.
Well, hopefully this isn't too loud.
And boop.
Oh my god.
A teaspoon of dried oregano.
You move the camera?
A little bit.
Okay. Wanted to make sure it didn't move on its own. Damn ghosts.
Let's open this. That looks too big to be a teaspoon. And then half a teaspoon of sugar. Was that half a teaspoon?
Forget about it. Actually, hold on. I got a better idea. Use brown sugar instead. That's always good for tomato sauce. And
Okay.
we're low on this anyway. It's kind of crumbly, just my personal suggestion. We're not doing it completely by the book. It's just I have approximate knowledge on some cooking things.
I personally would rather follow the book, but we have already had to use seasoned salt instead of regular salt, so we're kind of breaking the rules already.
I personally, I'm a fan of books, and I like to follow the rules because I'm a nerd.
What's the point of getting a cookbook if you're not going to follow the dang recipe?
Well,
That's what I think.
well, we kind of failed with the instructions when we saw that there was salt, and we didn't get salt.
So,
We're not.
that is literally the last thing I would think that we wouldn't have is salt.
We stopped following it by the book at the very first thing we made.
Is this even good anymore? It's like rocks.
There's some at the bottom.
Looks good. And then I think,
this has actually been in there for years.
yeah, salt and
There's
fresh.
tomato at the bottom of the brown sugar.
How did that happen?
Yeah, I wonder how that happened. I was one person was using tomato sauce in here. It could have been anybody.
We can just. It doesn't say any specific amounts, so let's just put some pepper.
Maybe not too much pepper.
Well, it sometimes takes a while to come out. He's shy.
Well, the peppercorns need to be crushed in there in order to come out.
Mhm.
Unless you hear a there's no pepper coming. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Stop it.
You can put a little bit of that in there.
Probably
it's-
put it back. Yep. Wait. Where'd it go?
What the heck?
Did I put it down here?
What is going on here?
I think you had it last.
I didn't throw it away, did I? No, obviously not. I'm not that stupid.
I'll put it in the
Who took those seasoned salt? It's back here. It's floury.
I wonder who did that. It could have been anybody.
I guess we don't need to put that much. We can do. Does that look like pizza sauce?
That looks like pizza sauce. We still have yet to add these.
Does it say?
I mean, what else would the tomatoes be for?
I don't know. It doesn't say to do anything with the tomatoes. It just says to mix in the other ingredients and then it's done. So this is done. All right, we're back. And as of right now, I think our sauce is good and our dough is rising. We have 48 and a half minutes to
It's so off.
do something. I almost wonder, should we just try and, since we have plenty of time, just trying to clean up a little bit our pizza stuff and reorganize and then maybe get started on our smoothie?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
That's probably the first time that we've ever used yeast in this house. As someone who really likes cooking, to think I've thought about it and we really haven't done much.
What are these for again? I imagine
I don't think that we use that at all.
What? Oh, it's the paste. That's why. You strain the paste so it isn't as chunky.
It doesn't say to do anything with the tomatoes after you've strained it, though.
Straining them together, pressing them through. So then you got a chunky sauce. Because that doesn't look like a whole lot of sauce. You crush these tomatoes and put them in here.
That's going a little off book, but you could.
It's not really off.
I read the directions!
And since it doesn't look like a whole lot of tomatoes, and they tell us to use chopped tomatoes,
It says to strain the diced tomatoes. Oh, wait, I think I am starting to strain the canned tomatoes to the sieve. Pressing the tomatoes through the mesh with the back of a spoon. I didn't do that. Whoops! I forgot about that. I didn't read that part. Okay, so you were right. I was dumb and wrong and stupid. And see, I thought that sauce looked a little soupy, and that there wasn't a lot. And if you guys want us to make this a multiple part series, there is, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, a lot of different recipes that we can choose from. Whole bunch of stuff. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe because we might do more in the future. And there's always the option to potentially find other cookbooks, because another one that I saw that piqued my interest was a Minecraft cookbook. All right, now let's move the blender over here.
The most important smoothie ingredient.
Now that's for Sodaroni.
We're back.
we had to take a temporary break because both my phone and the microphone started dying at around the same time.
Yeah.
So it's now been plenty of time. So our dough here. Let's take a look.
It's humongous.
So that's a lot.
We're cutting it into 4 quadrants though, and each one will make a pizza. So
yeah, that looks like pretty good. So now we can technically get started on the pizza. We were gonna do the smoothie in between while we were still waiting for it to rise.
I think what we'll want to do is we'll need to get this out.
I'm gonna move this to the side for now.
Looks like it is already kind of deflating a little bit. That's okay. That's what happens when you get old. Your dough deflates. I don't know. And this is where I'm going to divide them into quadrants, just so it goes through the dough more smoothly. Try not to make it go on the counter. Cut into it very carefully. Ugh. I know I'm doing it on the counter. That's not a good idea, but put this in the bowl for now. I think I choose this bad boy right here. The rest of these guys can just stay in the bowl for now. So we got this guy. This will be our dough. We gotta roll this out somehow. At this point, I don't imagine it matters as much, because rolling out pizza dough that has raised is pretty much the way to immediately deflate it. So I don't think it matters at this point. The Italian pizza pie way, which I don't know the correct way to do that.
I don't either.
I imagine you just need to distribute it. It still looks like a triangle.
The pizza cutter is pretty much the last thing we're gonna need for the pizza, so it didn't really matter that I did that now, but it's good to be prepared.
I already really do not trust myself with this dough. This is what it looks like. No, it's kind of hard to see. It's not a circle. That's all you need to know.
It's like half pizza right now.
It's not quite. It's a weird pointy bit. I don't want to squish it, man. If there's any people who know how to cook who are authentic Italians, I'm so sorry. Stretching out the pizza dough without a rolling pin. That's probably the first thing. They probably tell us to immediately stop and then like immediately buy a roll.
Yeah, but
I'll restart it.
Okay.
It's gonna be deflated anyway. The unfortunate thing is though, it's gonna be a lot more stubborn. You see, it wants to return to its initial state. We have a few more tries on this. Don't worry, we have 3 more tries.
It's fine as long as we get one decent looking pizza. That is the goal here.
This pizza right here is probably not going to be decent right now. I'm just going to say that. If we even use this attempt. Here's my idea. I don't know if that would work, actually.
I don't know.
I don't think so. You know, it doesn't look too far off from the size here. Plus, the dough will rise when in the oven, so it'll be a little bigger. So I think the size is actually not too bad right now. It's small comparatively, I guess. I think we can start topping it now. It looks jank. I know. Oh, this poor thing.
Sussy time. Sprinkle half the mozzarella cheese. That's kind of a lot. I don't think we need to do that.
Nah. We'll feel it out. We should do this on the pan, I'm just realizing.
Here's our cheese.
Should have floured it a little more. No.
So I've never tried a pizza with capers or have even heard of what those were before I started doing research for this video. So I'm curious what they're gonna taste like.
No.
Oh no.
No. Oh. Do you want to do it over? I'm gonna do it on here this time.
So that's what it looks like right now.
Scrumptious.
Oh no.
Though probably not too far off from Pizzaplex quality pizza.
But that's not really.
It's not pizza.
Let's. We have room for.
It's 2 more mistakes. That dough's gonna rest a little longer. And pizza sauce, I suppose. I don't know what. This one's looking a lot better though. It's still pretty thick dough. And I'm doing it on the pan this time, which makes me realize that oiling the dough and getting it a little oily, even though that wasn't part of the recipe, it's pretty good because I'm pressing down on this pretty hard.
So this probably isn't the most optimal strategy, but we're trying.
We're trying.
And it does. We're just trying to get pizza-esque.
Please, just pizza already. Definitely a lot more circular. Sauce time. That's pretty big glob of sauce, but.
And where did I put the cheese? Where did I? Right there, right in front of my face.
Sauce is a little chunky. Kind of looks like salsa right now. This pizza's gonna suck.
No, don't say that. Cheese.
Time to pizza the pizza.
Maybe we left it sitting not in the fridge too long.
It's okay.
Doesn't look too bad.
There she is so far. I drop it.
Now we gotta spread pepperoni.
Pepperoni. I say we go ham with the pepper. Let's pepperoni it up. Let's pepperonis this pepper. Perfect.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them right there.
Yeah, capers. How frequent are the capers on the thing? Pretty frequent.
I like pickles and medicine.
Old-fashioned way it is.
Hands. Topping the pizza 1 boop at a time. Oh, the poor child. This one deserves better than this.
Just don't look at it.
I can't stop looking at it. It's so pathetic. What else is on that pizza?
Arugula.
Arugula.
But it doesn't say to put that on yet.
Huh? Not for baking? Is it garnish?
Yes.
It's just We went looking for this just for it to be garnished, and we got this whole ass tub.
That's all they have. So that's pretty much it, right? Now we bake.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too bad. It's a bit smaller than it should,
Holding
but
it with 2 hands. I'm not taking that risk.
but it does now. It does when the whole thing is put together. It looked like pizza.
It looked like pizza. This doesn't look bad. It's just a small pizza. It's baking time.
Put that. This
Go. Timer.
Foxy's Fruity Cove Cooler.
Gunther's.
Blender time.
Oh yeah, we gotta get our...
This pizza took so much longer than it should have.
Yeah, our frozen fruit mixture. We're gonna have to separate some of them because it also has dragon fruit and mango.
Yes.
We got mint leaves, coconut water,
Water?
lime.
I am underwater.
Oh yeah, we need ice also. So it's probably should get a bowl.
How much of the passion fruit does it want?
It just says 2 passion fruits, two whole passion fruits.
If I'm gonna guess, it might be. It said small pineapple and 2 passion fruits. I don't think passion fruits are all that big.
Probably
They might be the same amount. The dragon fruit has stained all of our fruit red. So if we were to separate these dragon fruit, it's all gonna. Our smoothie might look a little more red than the recipe says.
It's probably gonna like taste kind of like all of them anyway.
Yeah. The little cubes are the passion fruits, but these
What is that?
big chunk.
That's probably a pineapple.
Yeah. So I think I'm safe to add all this then.
Yeah, it just says put everything in. And then, how much coconut water? 300 milliliters. Just put that ice in there. I don't know if that's enough ice. Maybe I'll just put 1 more.
One more will be good.
You 1 1/4 coconut water.
I'm
we
using
go.
her stained pink.
Coconut water. And
Juice of lime.
juice the lime. And then one tablespoon of honey.
Here's the cross section.
Scalp the bear. I think pizza's done.
Sounds like it.
This is tablespoon, I'm pretty sure.
We can open a restaurant, and then we'll need to call Gordon Ramsay over. Ooh, look at that. That's a good sight right there.
Honey.
I love honey.
Okay.
Yeah, ours is gonna be red. Imagine that. Like at Freddy Fazbear's, you order this, and on the menu it's yellow, but you order it and it's red. Yeah, that wouldn't be suspicious, but it would be on par for the course.
Yeah, I didn't think about that when I got that bag.
The Joe pieces are still rising. You look, they got a lot more plump since I put them in there. I guess it's time to blend her up. Fire in the hole, I think. Okay, it is looking pretty good.
Oh, we lost a caper.
It's hot. Don't do that. The heat is hot.
All right, now
Time to blend her up.
blend time.
Oh, puree. That would be good. Doesn't quite look like all of it's being crushed up.
All right,
Smoothie.
pizza.
Pizza.
So, our drink of choice is this. I don't know how good you can see the picture, but yeah, it looks slightly different because of the way the pineapple and the passion fruit was packaged. It got stained red by the dragon fruit. It was either that or we weren't going to get passion fruit at all. So then for our main dish, we have the Freddy Fazbear's Pepperoni Express. I think it actually doesn't look too bad. So let's just pick a slice and put it on our plate. I didn't get any arugula. Huh?
I said just take the one on the pizza.
Not too bad. It looks like a pizza.
Close up here. Looks quite good. All right, bone apple titty.
Yeah.
It's so much better than I thought it would be.
Yeah. It's a lot softer also than I expected.
Very clearly fluffy. I don't know how much you can see of that, but it's not raw, but it is very soft. That means I must not have deflated it as much as I thought I did.
That is pretty good.
God damn. I mean, it's pizza. Can't fail with that.
It did come out a lot better than I expected.
Our failure pizza over there is still just.
We don't talk about it.
Talk about it.
That bite of the crust had a nice sweetness also, actually.
Mm-hmm. There's not too much of the crust to be like, I don't want to eat this. Because as a person who likes to eat the crust, like I always eat the crust, except for I had this one where the crust was freaking huge and so drying of your mouth, it's like it's a chore to eat that. It's like worse than a bad biscuit kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm more of a thin crust fan, so
Thin crust enjoyer.
and I think that this is a nice in between.
Are you ready to try the smoothie?
So I'd say that the pizza was a success.
All right, I think it's time to try the smoothie.
First, what would we rate that? What would we rate that pizza out of 10?
I rate the pizza 7 destroyed chicas rummaging through the garbage out of 10.
I was thinking similarly, like a 6 or 7. I'll say 7 disembodied Freddy heads out of 10. And now, our drink.
Smoothie, drank. Cheers, mate. I don't know how to. hot damn. Really good.
That's pretty good. Yeah. It might not look exactly like the picture.
It tastes like pineapple passion fruit. It tastes like how it should, if I imagine so.
Yeah. I don't really
It's really-
I don't really notice the lime, but I can taste like some of the mint and the pineapple and stuff.
I can taste a little bit of the tang, but I think that's also the pineapple.
There were some hiccups along the way, but I think we did pretty good overall, especially for our first attempt.
Oh yeah, we did the pizza first try. All right. Guess it's time to rate the smoothie now too.
Yeah.
I rate the smoothie because it's hard to find like necessarily a good rating system, like what we're comparing it to. But I guess 10 is just like a divine smoothie. I'll give it 8 white woman jump scares out of 10.
I don't want to give the same rating both times, but I kind of agree. So I'll give it. Trying to think of another funny FNAF thing to rate it. Whatever, 8 Music Mans out of 10. I don't know. All right, so that was our first attempt at the Five Nights at Freddy's cooking cookbook. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you want us to do this again with different recipes, make sure to smash the buttons. All of the buttons.
Smash the button. Smash the like button. They say that too much. Smash the like button. Toss. Gently toss the like button like pizza dough. It was
or
like,
roll it. Or we'll see you in the next one. We hope you enjoyed. Or
Bonnie the bun.
They're Bonnie ears.
See you in the next one. Stay caffeinated. Stay dazzling.